Frame 7, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Yep, he is a one-off, and we are looking at a one-off breaking off. A little bit too hard this time. Hasn't got behind the green. And I think, well, Ali, believe it or not, is looking at a safety shot, but you'd think he'd have a go with this red. There's a gap. Then he could get onto the black. Now you're potting well, Ali. No, he's refusing it, so there definitely is a game plan. Well, he's going to leave that red that he refused, I think. Oh, he's got it tight in behind the green. Nice round of applause from Peter Ebden, but Peter knows that he was playing that white onto the cushion, not in behind the green, but he'll take that. How's the pace? He's just trying to get into the back of that bunch. Might just have left a long straight red for the corner. It all depends on the angle. If it's not dead straight, Ali won't take it on. No use in attempting that because you can't get onto a colour. Could play a little thin one off that red twice across the table, though. That's the shot that is available to him. Missed the blue and green. He's got away with that, Ronnie. He thought when he hit it, the way he reacted, I thought, I'm going to stick him right in amongst the balls here. Now what's Ali got lined up here into the corner?
I think he was just squinting to see if the loose red passed those two reds into the corner, and it's very, very tight. It definitely pots off the left-hand jaw, but the angle he has on the cue ball, it's pointless playing it. So just got to be careful around the back of the pink, in behind green and brown again. He's played it thin. Oh, that sprung off the cushion as well. That did bounce a bit quick.
Well, Ronnie's just looking to see if he can take the red into the corner, stun across the bunch of reds and get himself onto the black. This would be some shot. And that's what he's looking at there. Pot the red and try and miss the reds, get himself on the black. And what about that for a shot?
Very interesting, isn't it, Dennis? Because Ali Carter, there's no way in the world he'd have played that shot the way his game plan is. And you know, we've got the stats in the commentary box here, and Ali's winning the safety bout, Ronnie's winning the potting bout. I mean, how do we decide who's going to win this match?
8.
Can a man that plays better safety win the tournament? I'm not sure.
9.
That's worth looking at this again. Not so much the pot, but the control of the cue ball. How's your luck? Not too good. The white is stuck in the reds.
14.
Played it well, but the white just got stuck on a couple of reds, and now he's got one over the pocket. Might be able to cut the other red onto it. If he doesn't, he's got to hide that one. Yellow and blue will be the snookering balls for the one that's near his body there.
Yes, it's a big target, isn't it, the yellow and blue? He'll have to consider himself
Sullivan,
very
14.
unlucky not to have been on a red there. He broke the pack perfectly.
Well, he's played some fabulous safety shots. This is going to have to be absolutely spot on. There is a gap back down the table, but does he cover that red that's over the pocket? That's the one he can play off the left side of it and get back down the table. He's looking for something else. He's already had a look at that. Yeah, that's the path it would take, but he's still got to cover that red. He's got to find that and get right up the table, not the end of my line, right up the table. And he hasn't. Has he fluked? Oh, it's dead there.
Well, as you rightly say, Dennis tried to move the red off the pocket, and he couldn't have hit it better, could he? He hit it perfectly. Another roll, that was in. So Ronnie's just won that safety exchange. Can he make it count? Oh, he's lost the cue ball. Oh, he wanted to hit that half ball, hit it quarter ball. That's the reason the cue ball's gone past the black.
And the blue doesn't pass the red. He can only play the green here. If he plays the green, he can cover that red that's up past the blue. It's not imperative that he covers that red as long as he gets the white close to the cushion. And he could play the brown and get tight on the cushion. But you think the green would be the easier one. So it is the brown. As long as he gets the cue
Ronnie
ball
O'Sullivan
tight on the
one.
cushion. But that last red that was over the pocket, they're tough to control, and he played it with a lot of drag, but it seemed to just take off when it hit the cushion, Willie.
Yeah, we've been showing that drag shot a few times this week, and how the white changes direction. It spins one way, then with the drag, and then ends up being topspin, and it just lost its drag by the time it got to the red, and the fact that he hit it thin. But he's won this safety exchange as well, so he'll be disappointed now, Ronnie, if he hasn't got a red on here. There's definitely one that pots, but only the brown and blue available, I think. Might play for brown, blue or yellow, swing it around two cushions. This is all break building, you see. You look at the things like that, and of course he's played it bad.
1.
It just shows you, I mean, Ali's game plan, it's definitely working at the moment. He's not playing slow, he's just playing better safety than Ronnie.
But to be fair there, as you mentioned, Willie, there was no colours available. There's the average shot time. I mean, the pink was tied up, black was tied up. He tried to swing it round for the brown or blue, but he's got to keep his patience here as Ronnie, which he has done throughout
Yellow
this
ball.
year's World Championship. A few of the frames have gone a little bit
Ronnie
awkward,
O'Sullivan 1.
but they're just as important as the frames you win with one visit.
Well, he's blessed with wonderful cue power. Got the cue ball back. They're very near the cushion, but he's left a tempter for Ronnie. And he's not prone to refuse these.
But how's he going to get on the colour? The yellow's gone safe as well. Look at the way those balls have finished up. What an awkward frame this is turning out to be. This will suit Ali more than Ronnie at the moment. So, as I say, patience is the order of the day, the way the frame's panning out here.
Maybe able to play a little cannon on the blue here just to slow the white ball down. He'd be unlucky not to be on the blue. The brown will be pushed towards the balk area. So he's played the cannon. Oh, has he fluked it? Concentrated too hard on the cannon then, didn't he?
How many times have we seen that? Where you take your eye off the pot. He played the shot you called, Willie, to free the blue and just forgot about the red. Now the colours are a little bit better placed.
One.
And Ronnie, having missed 3 reds on the trot, will quickly forget about those. He wouldn't have forgot about it if he was sat in his chair for 10 minutes while Ali got these few points. He missed 3 pots on the trot, Ronnie, there, and he's got an extra chance. Do well to get above 20 from here, though.
4.
He's gone a bit too far. He wanted to be able to pop this and get nicely on the blue. Change of plan.
5.
What he could do with here is the red nicely on the blue, then the red, this the pink spot, back for the blue, and then he's got a chance to bring
9.
the black into play. I'm sure that's what he'll be thinking.
Ten.
I mean, he could go into the black and red here, but that red near the pink spot's slightly in the way. That's why I thought he'd play for this, remove this. Now, can he get onto the blue? He's left it a bit short.
15.
A little bit of side needed to get nicely on the blue.
16.
So can he get nicely on that red as close to the pink spot? Better this time. Nice angle on the blue and then into that black and red to try and open things up.
21.
Yes, you'll see him make sure he gets top side of the blue here. And as
22.
Dennis mentioned, he doesn't want to kiss the black. He wants to kiss the red and the black at the same time. So he pushes the black one way and the red the other.
Yeah, that'll be his plan. And he had this plan for quite a few shots. Well, he's just playing for the red. Is he going to try and win this frame with just taking reds and blues?
27.
Surprised he didn't play the cannon there.
I'm not surprised at this. I'm amazed. How's he going to win the
28.
frame now? OK, he's a massive favourite where the balls are, but Ali will be playing safety shots to bring those reds into play in a minute.
Now he needs to drop on that red, and this looks to be just a little bit too hard, is it? Can he get to the popping angle?
32.
He's got plenty of cue power. Back for the blue again.
$33.
And just look at that cue power. He was trying to make this break without risking a cannon. Needs
38.
one more red. That one doesn't pass. Well, does it pass the pink? Maybe it just creeps by. It does. Superb. It really was superb. Oh, the yellow's not going to go in, is it, surely?
44.
It's great to see him make a break like that, Willie, because the balls were very awkwardly placed, and I think he likes it like that.
And he'd make it a challenge, didn't he? He forced himself to make it a challenge. It was a brilliant break. One of the best of the match, and it's only 45.
Maybe this.
49.
Well, you cannot believe this. If he clears up here, it's one of the best clearances you could ever wish to see. Absolutely
57.
amazing.
There's a lot of
58.
things that thrill you in sport, isn't it? And this is one of them, seeing a break like this made from one of the best players in the world, and how he's compiled this break has been nothing short of remarkable.
Well, that's why he's the only player in the game you could use the word
65.
genius about.
67.
And I think he has loved every minute of this. I mean, the way the frame panned out, Ronnie O'Sullivan a couple of seasons ago could have lost his focus and just had
70.
a bash through his cue at a difficult, but he hasn't. He's kept his cool.
Especially having missed 3 very easy balls, Dennis, and
74.
he's been fantastic, his focus this week.
79.
Well, can he convert the pink and make it a clearance? He can.
86.
Absolutely incredible. That is one of the finest breaks you'll ever wish to see anywhere in the world. It didn't look on. Ronnie O'Sullivan cleared up with a magnificent 92 break, and he's 4-3 ahead.
Well, that was absolutely remarkable. Ali Carter asking some very difficult questions of Ronnie, but boy, did he find the answers, John.
I mean, we've got a still of this, the way he started. Well, have a look at the table here. He starts his break off. Can you tell me he's going to clear up from there? I mean, that is
extraordinary,
just
isn't it?
incredible. The red's along the stuck next to the black. The one next to the pink on the side. I mean, absolutely. Look at that for the start of it. And Willie quite rightly on commentary said if you're doing well to make 20 here, and he's made a 92 clearance. Absolutely remarkable break.
What do you make of it, Steve?
Well, yeah, superb. I mean, I don't think probably only Ronnie O'Sullivan, who's ever played the game, could have made that break. His knowledge of positional play is fantastic. His control of the cue ball, as we know, is brilliant as well. And actually, during that frame, a lot of times he'd run out of position in the early part after Ali had messed a safety shot up and been frustrated, but hadn't shown it on his face at all. Just got down, played the right safety shot, didn't get too upset with himself, waited for another chance. And when you thought he wasn't going to make it was when he does. Yeah, he does like the challenge at the moment, I think.
Incredible, yeah. And the overall pattern of the match has been very tricky because the balls have gone awkward in the last 3-4 frames, haven't they?
Yeah, and there's a shot on the brown that he plays and he just flicks the cannon in and brings the reds out, and then the other one slips around the back. I mean, there's so many good shots in it, but the most meritorious thing for me is the fact that they've had a safety battle for so long and it's been a bitty match, and then he goes and produces that.
And what can happen at the end of this, if Ronnie O'Sullivan wins this frame to finish off the session, he'll have effectively kept his advantage after the fantastic 2 frames he started off with, so he'd probably think that was job well done.
Absolutely. Well, he can't be behind after this opening session, and this is the last frame.